Ibadan, in the western part of Nigeria, is well noted for its excellent security status and a genuine spirit of hospitality. With the warmth and sincerity of the people in Ibadan, a solid sense of belonging is instantly created. The location for the masterclass is fixed for IACD. IACD, Initiative for Information Arts and Culture and Development. Located Magazine Road, next door neighbor to the bookseller. That is the location for Pauline Young's masterclass in Ibadan, Western Nigeria. A humane desire to establish a functional interdependence of many aspects of shared norms, shared values, through cooperation. That is what we are seeing here. A genuine support for IACD. This support for IACD is very much appreciated. And further on in this instance, we are witnessing the use of what we all universally know as a universal language. Yes, music is a universal language, and it clicked perfectly in Pauline Young's masterclass in Ibadan.
U.S. Embassy Lisbon and the American Institute in Taiwan. She is a member of the Public Diplomacy Council. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me to welcome Pauline Young.
Pauline wants to share her knowledge. She wants to share her experience with these people, and it was practically demonstrated.
What I can do is to help give you some advice on how to make some of the technically challenging passages easier, and also to help answer any questions and to also give some practice suggestions. So please try not to be too nervous, and I also hope to pass along to you what I have learned from my teachers. I'm so fortunate to have gotten to train under some of the best teachers around the world. And to give you a sense of that, one example I like to give is that there was one teacher of mine who is based in Vancouver, Canada, and there were pianists from Poland who would travel, they would fly halfway across the world to Canada to study Chopin with this professor in order to compete in the Chopin International Piano Competition back home in their native Poland. So I'm very, very lucky to have the teachers who I have had, and so I certainly hope to be able to pass on to you some of what I have learned from them.
One very good thing about this arrangement, this artistic interaction, is that it brings the talented star, the international star, Pauline Young, into close interactive session with the established artist, the young aspiring musicians, and even some of the young talents. It brings them together in an interactive session that is wonderfully beneficial to both parties.
So just out of context, and so for my own understanding, what kind of instrument are you used to playing on? Sorry, a piano, the upright or a full grand? On a grand piano, okay. Yeah, no, because I think that would explain a lot of the positionings of the fingers, so no, that's helpful for me to know. Okay, can you actually begin the first phrase for me once, and I'm going to stop you as you go this time, okay? Very nice. Okay. Down to up. as a micro phrase within the longer phrase. So then we get this. Between that and this. So now I'm going to separate the notes of the left hand. And this is very much in the style of, the style of Baroque music as well, where we're separating the left hand so that they all sound detached. That will make it sound lighter, so that it doesn't all sound too bogged down and too moody with too many notes. And not always so easy. One easy fix right off the bat. For your octave, I would just separate that. And that was because that was stylistically done at the time of Bach. So do you mind holding this for me? Sorry, I realized I played the wrong octave earlier, it's the G octave, but here, the G, as opposed to this. That's one easy fix, yes? Can you try that for me? And then I'll help with some other parts of that. That's okay, just try that one more time. Good, that's okay. For this particular ornament, I would suggest doing the G, F, G actually, as opposed to F, E. Because if you look at the way the score, it's written in the score, so after, let me get back there, here, the principal note is the F. So, do you know what I mean by the principal note? The practice, remember, just really the coordination of together, together, right, together, right, together, right, that's the together, right, together, right, together, right, together, right. But, if we want to make it sound more musically interesting, and to make it sound like there are layers within the music, what I'm going to do is to separate the left-hand phrase into smaller phrases. So that's going to sound like this. Does that sound different? Yes, if I separate the phrases. And so that is even with a keyboard that does not have a very wide range of dynamic control, yes? So that's one way that we can adapt to adjust the timing of it. So what I did there was, and then B, C, E, breathe, G, A, B, C, breathe. There's so C, B, C, D, E, good, G. That's okay. I think it may be easier when you have the score in front of you to visually see the lineup, of course. Yeah. So there, just keep in mind though that you want to. Do you understand what I mean though about the phrasing? Great. Do you have any questions about anything that we mentioned today that will apply for the rest of the piece? Really? Any questions either about this or in general? No questions. Okay. But very, very well done, especially without the notes. But that's not easy to do. Excellent job. Recovering so nicely. It's not easy, especially when in the spotlight, literally. So, well done. A couple of things. So here, in the opening, where is the cuckoo? Which part? The right hand or left hand? Left, exactly. So I would suggest making the cuckoo, cuckoo a little bit clearer, because what I heard was, well, so that's not part of the cuckoo, right? Because that's only the one note. Yeah, right here. Yeah, so there, make sure that you separate them. Otherwise, it's going to sound like cuckoo. Because it sounded like your left hand was a little bit too long. And so, can you try the opening for me one more time? Yeah, because that's the cuckoo. Because I at least haven't heard a cuckoo go cuckoo. That's my key. There's no way I'm going to miss. Here, I'm going to pivot the hand a bit. then it's extremely clean, and then you get a very focused, precise sound. Can you tell the difference between this and this?
There's no emphasis on this two.
No emphasis on those, right. So if check. Okay, wait, because I'm seeing that even your twos are going down from above. You want to start on the key. 2, 1. I'm on the key. 2, 1. I'm on the key already. 2, 1. Not.
I feel somehow, kind of opportunity, like, it's a good opportunity for me to, like, you know, have someone like Marianne to like, put me more through some things on the piano. You know, in Nigeria here, we don't have that opportunity to, like, get the right trainings we need. None of us, we are kind of able to have trained on our own. Though I personally teach at a stage, but at the point, I just found myself doing things on my own, and I always felt this is good. But here I was able to get this opportunity here where I was kind of, my eye was open to that, some things. I realized that, wow, I still have a lot more to do.
So you gained a lot?
I gained a lot.
So you've made a correction on your finger?
And someone once made that question once, but it wasn't really clear. But when she was talking, she said something, she said, just the way she kind of calm, she slowly explained it and expressed it. And I picked this straight up, and I felt that was good. Like the first time I felt, you know, like I'm growing.
Simeon, nice talking with you.
Because if you do this, it's already time to get to the next node that's different, right? So you have to flick and then aim and feel the key first. Whoops, sorry. And then aim, feel the key. Yes. So I would keep all those things in. Then here the point will be to keep the same finger. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you try? But yes, exactly. Yes, correct. Because I assume you're not doing it, right? We don't want this. Yeah. So here, do that one more time, and then keep going up the scale. So 4, 3, 2, 1, and then okay. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then good. That's pretty good in terms of your finger numbers. Good. But the other thing I want you to keep in mind is what I was also mentioning. So here, make sure you're already on the key. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here. Now keep your. So now we have to figure out the third. Yes. Can you do justice? So nobody likes double thirds. Do you like double thirds? You like double thirds? Oh, I was going to say. Yeah. No, nobody likes double thirds. They're very difficult to make them go down at the same time. Yes. Especially, especially. Yes, exactly. So, but we have to make sure that they're going to be very clean. So this part you did really well on your first try. Okay, so now we have to do this. So you want to make sure that your fingers are again focused on the...
It is impressive to observe that members of the public affairs team of the USIS were there through this session of the masterclass. Even Mary Beth Leonard witnessed the flow and the progression of the masterclass. Wonderful, a practical demonstration of esprit de corps, good team spirit. Cross-cultural understanding through the Art Envoy program, the U.S. mission shares the best of the U.S. arts community with Nigerian audiences to foster cross-cultural understanding and collaboration. This is practically demonstrated in Pauline Young's performance and visit to the western part of Nigeria, IBADAN.
I personally, from the deprivative of this meeting, I feel very encouraged, I feel motivated, I feel driven to do more, to work more on myself and to become the best version of myself as I am anticipating.
I feel good and also feel motivated, having gotten this It's a very rare business.
It's very rare.
Yeah, it's a very
Why do
rare.
you say it's very rare?
Because for you to have a master class with an international pianist, so it's a very rare opportunity, and I'm happy to be in such, those basic things that we don't even know as professionals. The basic things we need to understand. She made us to understand a lot of things, different things you need to understand when it comes to your fingering, different methods that she has given us today, and we appreciate it.
The participants, as we can all see, are pleased with this golden opportunity. This is Lotto Research Productions.